You're watching Good Business San Diego.
Welcome back to Good Business San Diego, and the following portion of Good Business San Diego is sponsored by Wilsey Asset Management. Selecting an investment firm is one of the most important decisions that we may make, and it can be intimidating or overwhelming. So what are some of the key considerations you should take into account when you're choosing a firm? Brent Wilsey, the president of Wilsey Asset Management, joins us with some suggestions that might make the process easier for you. Because, yeah, I mean, we talk about this all the time, Brent, no emotions, but it is an emotional time when you're making a decision, so much at stake. Where do we start?
Where do we start? And again, I hate to say this, as you were saying that, I've seen people come to us, they're 60 years old, they've lost half their money because they went to the wrong person, they went to a salesperson, got ripped off, so I hate seeing that. So these questions will help you avoid that. The first one we talk about, is the company or is the person a fiduciary? And we're a fiduciary, there's only about 80,000 across the country that are fiduciaries in the investment world. And what we do is we have to do what's best for the client, not what is best for us. Now that compares to a broker who has a lower standard called suitability, and suitability means they can sell you any mutual fund, could be the worst performing mutual fund, but it's suitable, that's okay. For us as a fiduciary, we always have to do what's best for the client.
Yeah, we hear about fiduciary responsibility, and this is the origin of it, right? And as you say, there is a real difference between that and other advisors.
Correct.
Let's talk about what an advisor might be trying to sell you and what an agenda might be behind what they're trying to sell you.
Yes, and generally fiduciary will not sell products.
Right.
They're all on fee base. But look at what the person's going to sell you. There's alternative investments, which, you shouldn't be all in stocks, you shouldn't be this. Here's alternative investments. And many times they're packaged products that have very high commissions on them. They'll also try to sell you many times annuities, which also have very high commission products on them. There's mutual funds that are different ways to do them, different share classes. A class, which is a sales charge up front. B class, contingent deferred sales charge for 6 years. And then C class, higher fee on a monthly basis, but a 12-month contingent deferred sales charge. So make sure you understand what is that person, again, I say advisor, could be a broker, broker sells products, what are they trying to sell me?
And you have to understand the firm's strategy. Talk about yours briefly, value investing.
Yeah, value investing. We're a value investor. What we try to do is try to buy things on sale and say, where will this be in 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road?
Right.
Growth investing is more your high flyers. You have asset allocation where they say, you've got to have some stocks, some bonds, some real estate, some gold. We don't do that. What we try to do is do what's best for our clients. What investments in the current time are going to do best over the next 2 to 3 years.
So you have a list of basically 10 things that really need to be addressed. You provide that to people, and also a complimentary consultation with you directly too, right?
Correct. That's what we do. We love doing that. We love talking to people.
That's where the process starts. So don't get to that point where you're close to retirement and then discovering, maybe I should have done this 15 years ago.
Yes.
Right?
And we do have a financial planner on staff that we do as well, so we never know what people need, but we're there. So the process starts there, but it doesn't end there. And I've had clients now for over 35 to 40 years where they stayed with us the whole time, and happy to report that many of those people over time became millionaires.
Okay, man. Thanks for your time. Appreciate it. We'll have people call you 858-224-0004 and smartinvesting2000.com. We'll be right back.